This is not the time of year we should be talking about this. This is the time of year we should be talking about the great playoffs so far for Noah Morneau and Pan Ophemus and Trent Swick and Sam Dickinson, or the teams Kingston and Erie having great playoffs so far. Instead, what are we talking about? The Niagara IceDogs again, or should I say still, because it was only a couple of weeks ago that we learned that the Ontario Hockey League was launching a third-party investigation into the Niagara IceDogs. And now, before Game 2 of their playoff series versus the Barrie Colts, the Niagara IceDogs, on team-imposed sanctions, said every player on the team had to sit for at least a period, including starting goaltender Owen Flores, who did not appear in that game until the second period. An untested goaltender gets a playoff start for the Niagara IceDogs because they got into so much trouble off the ice outside of the playoff games that the team imposed the most incredible sanctions I've ever heard of against their own players. Look, I am all about accountability, but there's a level of accountability that this league and the teams within it have to the fans. What about fans that traveled from the Niagara area to Barrie to watch their team in the playoffs? What kind of team did they get to see? What about the integrity of the game for the Barrie Colts, who, won Game 2 to take a 2-0 lead in the series, but what Niagara team did they beat? The team that was resting starters, had to have starters sit for a period of a playoff game? Look, give the kids an extra skate. Take away their privileges in the dressing room. The league could fine the team. Lots of things could happen. Take away draft picks. But what the Niagara IceDogs did just makes no sense. Again, I'm all for the accountability, but we have to think about the integrity of the game and the accountability that the league has to its fans. Enough is enough in St. Catharines now with this Niagara IceDogs ownership. It just so happens that I'm in Flint as I record this week, and you remember what happened here, right? Over various times, it was Joe Birch, it was George Burnett, it was Barclay Branch, the former commissioner's son, in here in Flint trying to fix an organization that was going a little bit sideways. We need to do the same thing with the Niagara IceDogs, and dare I say, the league, it's time to step in and force a sale. It's a bad look for the league, and now we're damaging the integrity of the game and our responsibility to fans. Let's clean up the dog's house. I'm Farwell. It's Friday. We'll see you at the rink.